everyone, my name is Laura. I am a polyglot studying 5 different languages, and this is my channel, Languages with Laura, and I have a very exciting video, at least exciting for me, because this is my pack with me for my 2-month vacation abroad. So I have gathered everything that I need for our vacation, and I'm finally going to pack it all together in my carry-on. So first, let me tell you a little bit about this trip. We are going to be spending 2 months abroad, mostly in Europe. We are only going to be taking a carry-on because we are not spending 2 months in one country or one region. We are actually going to be traveling quite a bit throughout the continent. And so because of that, we just didn't want to deal with a lot of luggage or a full-on suitcase. So we're actually just going to be taking a carry-on, which is a little crazy, but we have traveled quite a bit before and we feel confident that we can do this. So first thing is that we will be flying to Greece, and we will be there for 2 weeks with my parents. And then my parents will fly home and we will continue on to Budapest, then Prague, and then Germany. We'll go to a couple of different places in Germany. Same with the Netherlands. We will go to a couple different places in the Netherlands. Then we will spend time in the south of Spain in Sevilla, and we will spend our final 2 weeks in Morocco. So we've got a lot on our list here, and like I said, the beginning in Greece and the end in Morocco will be 2 weeks, and everywhere else will be 5 days, not including a travel day to get from one place to the next. We will primarily travel by train within Europe, so we will fly there, take the train to all the different destinations, fly to Morocco, and then fly home. So I will be packing everything in this backpack. This is it's more of a hiker's backpack that my sister got for me for Christmas. I don't really do a lot of hiking, but this is great for carry-on in the airport. So it's got lots of different pockets so I can compartmentalize everything, and it just holds a lot, you know? It's got a lot of space, and it's got really good support, which is really great if you're standing around waiting at security or anything like that. You're not killing your shoulders or your back with a poorly supported backpack. So this is what I will be using. So first off, we're gonna start with the shoes and the clothing items that I will be bringing, as those won't be something I am reaching towards in the airport. Those are things I'm going to unpack when we reach our Airbnb, hostel, wherever we're staying. I will be bringing 3 pairs of shoes, which I had a very hard time narrowing down shoes because I love shoes, but I have some fancy kind of generic heels that I will wear if we go to a nice restaurant or have a nice night out, or I want to dress up a little bit, then I have those. These are going to be my walking shoes. They are incredibly comfortable. I have done lots of walking in them, and I do feel confident that walking every day for almost 2 months, I will be just fine in these shoes. They are the perfect amount of worn in, but not like overly worn. I'm actually not going to pack these. I'm probably going to have them out for the airport, as they are also very easy to slip on and off, but they're more secure. So if I have to run through an airport, I know I'm going to be in good shoes. And finally, I am also going to be packing a pair of flip-flops for going to the beach, going to public swimming areas, and really, flip-flops are just really nice to have on hand, and they don't take up a lot of space, so these will be going in as well. Now this is the hard part. This is the part that I had a very hard time narrowing down. So let's start with the swimsuits. We plan on doing a lot of swimming in this vacation, as it takes place from early June to August 1st. So it's right in the summer, right at the beginning of tourist season. So we will be doing quite a bit of swimming. So I will be bringing 2 nice swimsuits for Europe, and then I have one piece swimsuit that would be a little more appropriate for Morocco. However, I'm also thinking of bringing a loose t-shirt to wear over top. Just kind of depends. So I've got a couple of different suits, so that I can go swimming multiple days in a row without having to worry about if they're dry or not. For the most part, when it comes to the clothes, I have specific outfits picked out for specific countries or specific things that we are going to be doing. So I have a lot of just light and flowing outfits for like Greece and Spain, and I've got layers for Germany and the Netherlands, and then I've got some longer skirts and even some long sleeve shirts for Morocco, just to be a little more modest and a little more covered. I've also focused on what items of clothing I can wear to make multiple outfits, so I don't feel like I'm wearing the same outfit every month, but I am only bringing a few outfits along. I am also bringing 2 sweaters. I'm bringing this nice warm sweater in case we are out at night and it's a little chillier than I would personally like it to be, but also the other jacket I'm bringing is this more athletic. It's great for layering in case it's even colder than I expected. It's also good for more outdoorsy. Like I said, we're not really much of like hiker people, but we have gone on hikes in the past and enjoyed them. But really, the number one reason I'm bringing this jacket along, and why it's probably my favorite article of clothing for travel, is because on the inside of the jacket, there are pockets. So if I have this jacket zipped up, the only way to take what's in the pocket is to go underneath, up along my body, or over top to reach in, making it one of the most secure places on my person and perfect for if I have to go somewhere with my passport. If we're going to the train station in order to go from one country to the next, it's a great place for my money and my phone and anything that I severely do not want pickpocketed from me. I can just put it in my secret pocket in this jacket, and I know it's right up against me. It is safe and secure. Now, I don't really have any like fancy method for packing clothes. I mean, there's always the rolling method, get it as tight as you can and roll it up. Normally with a suitcase, I would be much more organized with it, but because it's just a backpack carry-on, this is all I got, so. All right, let's pack. Oh, I will also say, always bring along a pair of fuzzy socks for when you're chilling in the Airbnb or the hostel and you just want to be comfy and relax. It's always good to have one pair of sweats and sweatpants and fuzzy socks that you can also sleep in too. I will also say that I do plan on purchasing some clothing items while I am there, mostly for the memorabilia and being able to wear them when I'm back home. But there is also the fact that I will probably buy clothing there, so I don't need a lot. I am bringing along a scarf. Normally accessories like this is not something that I feel I would need. However, going to Morocco, if I go somewhere and they would rather me wear some sort of covering, I don't know what to expect from Morocco, mostly because we're not going to Marrakesh or a big city. We're going to where our friend is living, and he's also taking care of the itinerary for us. So we have no idea what to expect. We probably won't go anywhere super religious. We won't go to mosques or anything like that because we are not Muslim. But just in case, I have gone to places where I've been asked to wear a covering for my hair. So I am bringing a scarf along just in case. However, if this is a reoccurring thing, I'll probably also just buy a better head covering scarf hijab while I'm there. This is also a great way, the rolling method is also a great way not only to pack your clothes efficiently, on to the other elements that I will be packing. So first off, I am bringing a book. Normally, I would recommend to do something more like an e-reader. However, I do want to have at least one physical book with me. I don't expect to do too much reading on this trip. It's more so for trains and planes. So I will have one book on me. I will also have at least one language notebook with me so I can continue studying the languages that I am studying, especially for the ones that are going to be useful on this trip. Mostly German, because I am quite confident in my other languages that I will be using, so I will definitely need to bring along my German notebook. It is always a good idea to have some sort of medical emergency kit, whether it's an official travel size one like I have here, or just your own like Ziploc bag of Band-Aids, gauze. It's just always a good idea to have this because you never know what's going to happen on your trip when you're out or in the airport. You just never know. Toiletries and makeup. I always try and keep this minimal, but I'm also a bit of a dramatic person. I will also be bringing along a little adult scuba mask. I prefer to go swimming with a mask, and we've talked about possibly doing some snorkeling in Greece, so I just want to come prepared. Maybe we can save some money on rental. Medications, also just never forget to bring your medications. Seriously important, but I also recommend bringing some sort of ibuprofen, pain relief, something maybe specific for traveling. I know from past experience I do get the traveler's illness on the first day or so of traveling, so I do have a medication that I've gotten a prescription for instances like this, so it's always best to not forget that. Tic Tacs. Normally I prefer gum, but Tic Tacs are always a good thing. I'm actually going to put this in my personal item. I will be going with this carry-on, but also with my purse as a personal item. And then after the trip, I will put my purse in my backpack and I will have some other bag to carry our personal items in, or to carry our souvenirs in, because that's always one thing. Make sure you leave space for souvenirs. But Tic Tacs and gum are really what you need for the planes. Taking off and landing, it makes your life so much more pleasant during those times. So a water bottle, and a plastic water bottle or a silicone or something that's not going to set off the metal detectors at the airport. There are these really cool silicone collapsible ones that I've seen that might be useful. I just have a plastic water bottle, so that's what I'm gonna use. And always make sure it's empty too. Don't go there even if it's full of water. Just don't. All-in-one travel adapter. So this video is not sponsored. I just want to put that out there. We actually have two of these, and I wanted to get a second one just so that we didn't have to worry if one gets lost or we have multiple items. Again, I will be traveling with my parents for the first couple of weeks, and they're not the most experienced travelers, so this way they can borrow one if they need it. But always, if you're going to a different country, get an adapter, get a converter if you need it. Just do not fry your devices. Hand sanitizer, again, a very small bottle of it so that I can get through airport security no problem. This will also be going in my personal bag. Another thing technology-wise is always bring some sort of portable charger. This is nice for airports if you are bored and you have to wait for your flight but you can't get a chair by an outlet or the outlets are all taken. This way you have this, or on the plane, or even out and about. If you love taking photos or videos, or you're using your phone for navigation or communication, it's always good to have a portable charger on you so that you are not stranded. And that I'm putting in my water bottle. I have a glasses case because I wear glasses. I'm also bringing my sunglasses because there will be a beach day and I will be prepared for that. There we go. That is everything. That is everything I am bringing abroad. And it all fits wonderfully in my carry-on. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in more content about travel or language learning, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post a video about every other week, so hit the bell to be notified for when a video goes up. I will still have videos going up even during my vacation, as well as vlogs and everything afterwards. Feel free to comment down below what are some of your packing necessities or tips and tricks for international travel or long-term travel. I would love to see what you need to pack, and I'm sure others would find it quite helpful as well. Thank you all again for watching, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next video. Tschüssi!